Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I actually just pushed back my first appointment and am coming to you in pajamas with a hot chai tea because this message came to me during the night. Just woke me right up and it was going with Wednesday. And so I thought, okay, I better get on it right in the morning. Because what normally happens is it comes during morning meditation, and I'm sure you're all enjoying morning meditation after your self-care Tuesday. I'm sure you enjoyed a brilliant meditation yesterday, and I applaud you. I'm so happy for you, and enjoy them throughout the day today. Yes, they do feel that good. Yes, you do eventually get that many insights and epiphanies. And yes, you do continuously want to meditate throughout the day because you go straight to heaven. Yes, yes, yes. I told you. I told you. It's amazing. So enjoy. Wednesday in our culture kind of has the feel of like that hump day, that it's halfway over, that we're in a race, that we just want to get done with the week as fast as we can. We just want to get to Friday and we want to live that incredible weekend. And when you break that apart and reframe it, your life has the weekend vibes. The weekend is creativity, it's authenticity, it's doing what you love. And so if you do that every day is amazing. And reframing some of the programming we received about the days really helps see it clearly. So Wednesday is a rushing feeling of it's almost over feeling, a wanting to get it over feeling. And that's just not how we want to live because we're here. We don't want to get it over with fast. So for me, Wednesday, that swinging it back into balance is reflecting on the beautiful impermanence of life, of realizing on your way out, because this whole game ends, folks. This is fun, and one day it's going to end. And so making it count that this is going to end is an incredible reminder if you can sit with that and create, because it's not ending in this moment right here. So what are you going to do right here, right now? How do you want to live? How do you want to breathe? How do you want to show up in the world? There are incredible things that you can spend your day doing. What are those things for you? What do you want to spend your day doing? Meditation will help you get there if you don't know. You just quiet the chatter, you release the things that aren't serving you, and more stillness will come, and those diamonds will start shining through, those gifts that you have. Billions of people on the planet, there is only one you. And you're going to find those gems, those diamonds that are shining for you inside. It's not a matter of adding things to your life. It's usually a matter of removing them with stillness that they come and shine. Deciding how are you going to love people in your life? How are you going to let them love you? Because each of these things in balance isn't just being generous. It's accepting generosity. Because when you are generous, you know how good it feels. And accepting that from others is part of it. You can't push it away and be unworthy of denying and unworthy of receiving love, because that's somebody's gift to you. And you being open to receiving both sides of it is a beautiful dance in this world. So Wednesday, beautiful Wednesday. Reflecting on impermanence and beauty and how we want to show up and what we want to create and what art we want to make. Go to the end of the movie. Sit there. Imagine that you're sitting there contemplating. What do you want to know? What do you want to know that you lived? What do you want to create? What do you feel inspired to? Because when we get to that moment and we strip off all of the superficial crap, because let's face it, our lives can have a lot of superficial crap, especially if you're still in the scrolling phase. But you just strip all that away, and what is there for you? Who did you think of? Who do you want to call? What do you want to do? What place in the world do you want to go to? How are you going to make that happen? How do you make a plan to get there? What are the steps? And when you begin stripping stuff away and living more authentically, it comes and it comes. Maybe you worked on that list we talked about, I believe it was Monday, about the experiences you want to have in life. Maybe it's standing over Niagara Falls. Maybe it's standing up in Banff in Canada. Like, where is it that you want to stand? Where is it you want to plant your feet and marvel? What is it that you want to hike? What is it you want to get in a kayak and go? Kayaks are so fun. Stand up paddle boarding. If these things are, oh, I could never do that. Why? Why? Find someone who equally wants to do it. Go to the place that does it and tell them, hey, I'm a beginner and I'm really nervous about this, but like part of me really wants to do this. So how do we make it happen? And let them give you amazing ideas. Think about what art you want to create in the world. Is that you taking photos of something? Is that you writing? Is that you editing a video? Is that you painting just walls in your house and creating? I have a neighbor that's moving and they're just getting their first home as a family that they're not renting. And the first thing they said was, we're going to make every room colorful. We've had enough of renting with white walls. We're going to go crazy. And I know for them, it's going to be beautiful. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be an art project for them, something for them to create and enjoy. But maybe for you, it's you don't want the walls, you don't want the house. Maybe you have a backpack and it's full of all your favorite stuff, and your art is seeing new destinations over and over. Have you ever seen the picture that it was like viral on the internet for a while? It was a girl, you didn't see her face, and just like a beautiful outfit reaching back, and the perspective was the guy had the camera and was reaching for her, and it was just this feeling of adventure. Are you going to create a photo that just sums up your fun in all of these different places? It's endless. It's endless. You decide. You decide how much time you want to sit in nature, how much time you want to sit with friends, how much time you want to give to yourself in meditation. That's self-care. If you hear noises and yelling, I have a toddler who is living his best life when I sit down. We have mornings together and then he sits down to run and play with dad, and there's usually a golf club involved and dinosaurs in the hands. And sometimes I listen back these videos and I hear him like, ah! And he's just, I can see the smile listening to it. So if you hear him, he's just out there living his best life. He's doing what we are talking about. He is in flow, in the moment, in a creative space. So think about, how do you want to support other people? How do you want to show up? All of this is Wednesday. Wednesday is impermanence of life. It's not something to rush through. It's not something to get over. You're playing the game wrong if that's what you're doing, because you create your reality. You create this epic life. It's nothing to be rushed through. It's to be savored, to be savored. So what things to you are worth savoring? That is your Wednesday project, to decide how you're going to show up. What do you want to create? What do you want to do? What do you want to savor? Who do you want to be? And then in meditation, power comes when you can sit there and get to nowhere and get to the space like I did as a kid, and don't get kicked out, just hang out there and find the frequencies of what you picture. This is, some people call it quantum leaping, quantum jumping, quantum anything, because there are amazing people all over with the same ideas popping like popcorn, because we're all interconnected. So when you sit there, what they're talking about is not necessarily seeing it or imagining it or visualizing, but feeling it, like in your mind, knowing what it is, and then in your body feeling the frequency. Burt Goldman used to have like a, he's so amazing. He used to have like a, he traveled with like Uri Geller, the spoon bender, and they're just, he was like, royalty flew him places because he had such a grasp of the mind. I took one of his courses and I just loved it. Burt Goldman. And he would have like a tapping that he would go with his quantum jumping into nowhere, nothing. And he would either count himself down, 3, if you're not driving, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Every day and every way, I'm getting better and better and better. And you can tell if you hear that, if you read the Silva book, that he's got a little Silva in him, Jose Silva. So from there, he will go to the version of reality where what he wants, what he's picturing exists. And he sees it. And then he feels what it feels like. He sends the frequency from himself, and he'll tap it in and find whatever. That didn't necessarily resonate for me, that tapping thing, but maybe it does for you. And I could just feel it. And then you come back and you bring that frequency and you step into it and you feel it. Because there's no, it has to happen here for me to enjoy it. You can create it and you can live it instantly. This is quantum jumping, quantum leaping, all of those instant things, all of those shifts. It's a perspective thing because you are a vibrational being. You are vibratory, and you going in and finding that exact frequency that you're calling in is a powerful gift that you have. Where you place your attention is where your energy goes, and where you put your focus is valuable. That's why you gain that skill back by getting into the driver's seat in meditation. Everything builds on itself, and everything is a loop, and everything is a circle, and everything is that endless Moby strip. And so when you just jump on somewhere, you're going to end up meditating. If you're on a good train somewhere good, and you're going to end up being intentional about your life. And that's what Wednesday is about, being intentional. So sit down, journal, write, draw, imagine, play, find it. What is it that lights you up? And go live your beautiful Wednesday. Have an amazing day.
Thank you for being here. Remember to follow that intuition, follow that guidance wherever it leads. Leave a comment if you feel so inspired and had any thoughts to share your beautiful genius with other people. Because when you create and put things into the world through comments or love or thinking to call somebody, whatever you do, it gets where it needs to go and it creates that ripple effect. So go and do it and be your beautiful, unique, only one of you that there exists in the world out of billions of people. Have an amazing day.